been over 90 days since anyone has seen 15-year-old Keyshawn Williams. Saturday, the group Cleveland Missing gathered in Slavic Village, near where Williams was last seen to canvass the area.
There's just not enough police officers on the streets to do this. And as law enforcement, the public is our biggest asset. And we can't do this without the public.
Mary Williams says she feels her concerns on her grandson's whereabouts are falling on deaf ears, despite this latest search effort.
If it's beyond that and something, the unthinkable has happened, I know that God is there. God is with him and he's protected, and wherever he is, God is. I know that. Aside from Keyshawn, according to the Ohio Attorney General's Missing Children website, in August there have been over 35 missing minors in the greater Cleveland-Akron area. And so far in September, there are over 45. Local law enforcement agencies report missing children to the National Crime Information Center, which then goes to the state's website. Ohio AG Dave Yost says oftentimes there are inconsistencies, like updating reports, which departments like Cleveland Police have admitted to in the past.
Are any of those numbers alarming to you?
Yes, of course we're worried about that. Now, what we know is when we look behind the numbers, some of those represent repeated runaways, and local police have talked about that.
Whether it's repeat runaways, criminal offenders, or even sexual assault evidence kit tracking, Yost says data in Ohio isn't always being entered thoroughly.
All of these things have localized reporting problems that, again, are a function of local conditions. We do our best to encourage compliance and to provide assistance to remove barriers, but at the end of the day, we have to rely on our local partners who we don't control.
Are you fearful there's children that are falling
from happening? So we need to buckle down. This is not a matter where we should take it lightly, not at all.
Yost says the state is now working with the University of Toledo to develop an improved statewide data collection and reporting system. But for now, he says continued reporting deficiencies and even search efforts tie back to under-resourced law enforcement.
Law enforcement can't be everywhere, can't see everything. We rely on the people, the population, because we have 11.7 million pairs of eyes out there that can keep an eye out.
For Keyshawn Williams' family, they aren't letting shortages impact them in their search efforts and won't stop until he's found.
Keyshawn, if you're watching this, please come home. We're waiting for you to come home, Keyshawn. You can come home. It's okay.
I reached out to Cleveland Police repeatedly through email for an interview on this topic, and no one was made available. Reporting in Cleveland, Bryn Caswell, News 5.
Full of all kinds of things that fall through the cracks, including missing children. I rely, though, on the tenacity of a worried parent more than I do a harried bureaucrat whose job it is to put data into a computer.
2 and 1.
You ready?
One of those worried parents is Brianna Brown. This year, the mother of 4 started the organization JUMP, which stands for Join Us in Minors Protection, to help bolster support and awareness.
We need to, again, do more. We need to make it a priority. If we make more things like this priority, I feel like we'll be more on top of it, such as updating the website so we can know who's missing. This is our community. We want to know what's going on in our community with our children especially.
Brown hosted a community gathering this month, sharing parenting tips while bringing awareness to the other Northeast Ohio kids beyond Keyshawn that still haven't made it back home.
We had so many missing children. We wanted to prevent this from happening.